Maybe the connection will be a little bit better. Maybe the live will go a little bit better. Maybe everything will be a little bit better. And shoot, maybe we'll have a guest. Who knows? I mean, it's
Isn't
like
that crazy that every space is like designated? It's like you sit right here
you sit
in this
here.
square.
You better not sit anywhere else.
You better sit right here.
You better sit right here. You better sit right here,
I
sir.
like your shirt, bro. How you
Thanks,
call this
dude.
thing again?
Huh?
How you call this show again?
What show? Beavis Butthead? Beavis and Butthead? Yeah.
They're on Netflix, right?
I don't even know. I guess they're still making episodes. Yeah. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead. Yeah. I actually haven't watched it. I like it's one of those shows I probably should watch, right? You know what I mean? It's one of those good. I know it's a good one. I just haven't like I got around to watching it.
It's just crazy.
Right.
It's just too crazy.
But I know like that one of my I saw like a clip from it. It's like you know how like on TikTok all the clips blow up, right? You know what I mean? From like shows and stuff. So I saw one. It was like I made a reference to it earlier. It was like. Hey, so we're standing at what is basically the border of the time zones right here. You know what I mean? And they're like, if we just, it's like, it's like, it's like, you want to time travel? It's like, if we just like take one walk around, we're time traveling. You know what I mean? And now we stand on this side.
What's that other one? Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Yeah, one of my favorite shows is like his regular show.
Okay.
Regular show. I love regular show to death. They're basically childhood shows, basically, right?
Would you watch like any of the big ones, like Breaking Bad, Prison Break?
Yeah, I haven't. That's the thing. I haven't even watched Breaking Bad. I know it's good too.
What about Prison Break?
I haven't watched it either. I haven't watched like TV. I watch like a lot more like animated, like cartoon like stuff.
Okay.
But like there is some really good stuff that I feel like people miss out on. I feel like one of the best ones is Amazing World of Gumball. You heard about that?
No.
That's one of the best. You look up
Gumball?
Amazing World of Gumball. Look up one called The Name. I think it's called. Everything Amazing World of Gumball has like and you know.
Gumball, just gambling?
Yeah, like Amazing World of Gumball, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gumball.
Actually, I know his face from somewhere.
Yeah, you've probably seen it somehow. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think there's a show called The Name. That episode called The Name. That's always in my head. I think.
Okay.
You know, he starts off at an arcade, and he has to change. He has to put his name in. He doesn't know what his real name is.
Oh,
it's really funny. All right, let's have one viewer, one like. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Right, but I think Amazing World, because like but you heard a regular show, right? Maybe not Rick. The Mordecai, Rigby, Pops, Vincent, like no. Oh man.
Let me look at Pops Vincent.
You know what I mean? Yeah, if you look up Mordecai and Rigby. You know what I mean?
They're all underground though.
Yeah. So regular show is basically a show, like that kind of simulated living in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Regular show was really good about simulating living in the 90s. So there's one episode where they go, there's one episode where they got the console going, they got the Nintendo going, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Hi, what's up, chat? Hello to everybody who's trying to say hi. They got the Nintendo going, right?
Yeah.
And it's basically like to emulate the fact that like you go over to someone's house. And it's like, I'm at the final boss finally. He's like, and the guy named Muscle Man is the guy who says, no way, ain't no way you're at the hammer. And he's like, yeah, we're at the hammer. We're gonna beat the hammer, right? But then like the twist of why it's called regular show is because there's always a twist where they're like, there's something crazy that happens in the show. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that's like the joke. Something crazy that goes on, right? Right?
So do they like catch on to each other, or they're like completely different?
Huh?
Are they completely? Are the episodes completely different?
Yeah, they're all like different, but they're all some of them are based off of like some of the characters are actually based off like real world people, right? So there's one show, right? I don't know exactly what the title of the episode's called, right? But it's like there's one character called Frederick Bobby Ferguson or something like that, like FBR. I think that might be the title of the episode, right? FBR, right? Or FB whatever. The FBR, FBS, I don't know, but FBF or something like that, right? Frederick Bobby Ferguson, yeah, whatever. Anyway, but basically, like that person, that character, they made him look like an idiot, right? So he made him look like a giant head with like arms and legs sticking out, right? Right. But they were just making fun of that guy because that guy, and like the whole thing is like that guy cheated in Pac-Man, right? Right, to get like his high score, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was bragging about his high score when really he really
He just
he basically cheated, yeah. He basically cheated, right? But he was bragging about his high score, right? But that's basically, you know, that's basically like that episode in a nutshell. Is that they're making fun of this guy who cheated, right? You know what I mean? They're basically a fake, right? They're making fun of a phony, basically, what they're doing, right? Right.
So the whole thing is.
But
pretty
like
much
that was a
like
big
show
deal. But that's the thing. It was
in
like
the game.
the whole thing is, again, it's like a show based off the 90s.
Okay.
It's emulating what the 90s was, right? So all these characters, all these guys, Mordecai, Rigby, those are all like based off of like, you know, like your friends or something, right? And the type of job that they have is a job where like you live in a house, right? It's a park, a job at what they call the park. You know, like one of those giant parks, right? Like a giant state park or something like that. They did it. Basically, that was their job, was like to work at one of them giant state parks, right? So, but they only work there so they can get like a house, right? So the first, Bahan, what's up? Hi, how you doing? So the first episode, right, was them like just messing around in the house. You know what I mean? Or not that first episode. That was one of the first episodes, was them messing around in the house. It was one of the first few. The first episode, again, but it was like the first episode was dedicated about like the whole idea, which is basically, you know, they're playing they're looking at old arcade cabinets, right? You know, and then they're playing a game, and all of a sudden the game became real life. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's pretty sick. Yeah, hello, from Iran. That's sick.
Kind of like starting to picture it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't know what I can compare it to. You know what I mean? It's
Wait,
like a.
So what platform do you even use to watch them? Are they all
So I all remember them from Cartoon Network. So they're probably, I think they're all on Hulu. I think they're all on Hulu.
Okay.
Right? But yeah, that type of shit like that. Yeah, how you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? Welcome in. Talking about childhood TV shows. You know what I mean? I welcome childhood TV shows, right? Right.
That's them. What was their favorite show?
I don't know. They're from a different country, so they probably watch a completely different show. They said they're from Iran, but there's a lot of people that come from a completely different country, right? Because like, that's why I try to go live. That's why.
How many of these shows are just straight up just getting translated?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Right. But are
you better? It will be alright.
It'll be alright, guys. But yeah, like, right? Like, shows from. Yeah, I know, right?
What?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know what you're thinking. Okay, we all know what they're thinking. Okay. No. But anyway, right? There's like all these shows, like, you know, emulate basically, or at least regular show for sure emulates that time period. So like Amazing World of Gumball. Amazing World of Gumball actually emulates like that time period too, but it's like the 2000s basically. It's like, you know, so you gotta think about early 2000s, like when the internet was first coming around, that type of stuff.
Stuff like
BoJack Horseman, like some adult like animated stuff.
Like
so I really love Family Guy. That's one of my favorites, Family Guy. I love Family Guy.
Can't go wrong with that one.
But like that's the thing. So that's the thing though, right? Is regular show is basically like a kid's version of Family Guy, but they make all the same jokes. They're really creative, right? Because like back in those days, right? Like back in the day, right? You know what I mean, quote unquote. I don't even know why I have to say this, but of course I'm at the age where I have to say this, right?
Yeah,
Right,
man, back in the
right,
day, you can say
right.
it.
When like when everything was just a joke, right? When comedy was comedy, all that stuff, right? But like, no, seriously, right, right. They were really what they had to do, what cartoons had to do, is they had to make it like good for kids and for adults, right?
Yeah, 'cause
So
the
like
parents would be
so
out
so
here
like
spinning.
SpongeBob is a perfect representation of something that like if you watch it as a kid, you're gonna like it, right? But if you rewatch it as an adult, you actually like it even more. SpongeBob, yeah, SpongeBob, because because it's all their jokes they throw in there are all about like a lot of their jokes are just about like being a average worker at the workplace and like so like in other words people say if you understand as a kid you understand SpongeBob, right, but as an adult you understand Squidward, right?
Yeah.
Squidward's the oh here we go, so you see some moron come in but it makes sense. It's like you see some moron come into your workplace and you say some sarcastic remark, no one laughs, and it's like but the joke was funny,
Yeah.
right? So when he says like, oh, what'll it be, a salad, you know what I mean, he's talking like a fat guy. You know what I mean, he's talking to a fat guy, he's making fun of him for being fat, right? But like like that's the joke, right? But he's not laughing because, well, that's also the joke too, because he's 40 and he's like, why are you, like, he's 40, he's still working there, right? That's the like. So really, Squidward's also always part of the. That's why like it's
I think
it's
it's
fucking
a lot
genius, is what it
of-
is.
I think it's a lot of stuff in these shows that like they do and kids don't necessarily like realize.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kids don't even. That's the thing. That's exactly what it is. It is technically it is bad, right? So like regular show technically, like something my mom always told me, like regular show is pretty much for
What
adults.
time you clocking back in at?
It's probably like 30.
Okay.
Like, yeah, see you later, bro.
Next
See you
up.
later, bro. Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's like a lot of those shows, like if you rewatch them as an adult, it's like, wait a minute. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Yeah. There we go, Chad. There we go, Chad. You know what I'm saying, Chad? Yeah, did I cook or what? All right, of course I'm cooking. Hold on, I'm gonna reset this because I swear it's just not working. I guess that's just what it is. I think the chat should not working. I think y'all are trying to chat and it's just straight up not popping up, which is a shame. Which is a shame. Which I understand why people leave though. It's like, well, I'm trying to chat and it's not working. Okay, I'm gone. Right. Which is why I try to say, hey, like if you're spamming or something, like just go slow, like just chat, wait for a little bit, and chat again. You know what I mean? Because like otherwise it's just straight up not gonna load. Otherwise I wouldn't care if anyone spams either, but like it's just straight up not gonna load if you spam. So like if you want to be heard, just don't spam, I guess, right? But a lot of people will spam hi. And it's like there's only one person here. There's only one person here. It's you and me and all the other people, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's you and me and all the other people, and I. And I said they're gonna clock in at 30. I might as well just clock in at like 25 or something. Like, oh, wait a minute, 4 people are here. Wait a minute, hold on. See, wait, hold on. But actually, honestly, it depends. I'll go as long as the vibe is good. You know what I'm saying? If the vibe is good, I'll go as long. You know what I mean? We keep the good vibes going. You know what I mean? Also, pause, I guess, right? I guess people were actually trying to come in. And I literally can't even see. That's the thing. I actually can't even see. Like people. Shoot, I should ask them. I need to ask something. Like, I can't even see what's even going on. And see if it even sounds good, see if it even looks good, see if chat's even working. Right? I'm completely, totally in the dark. I have no clue what's going on the other end and what it looks like whatsoever. Right? So it makes me feel uncomfortable. Right? That's why I try to reload every time, like this. Well, eventually it works, but I can't restart it at this point. You know, we're definitely too into it, right? Oh, except they play music now. Man, now they gotta make it a vibe. Now they gotta make it a vibe. Now they gotta try to make it a little more fun. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go outside. I'm gonna have to go outside. It's kind of fork right here, but that's okay. That's actually not good. Oh, I'm gonna put myself on, go outside real quick. Alright, because I am not trying to have any type of copyright in the background. Because if I hear it in the background, it's gonna get picked up on the mic ever so slightly, and it's like, there goes your video. Thanks, that was like my best one. Thanks, I had the most fun making that. Thanks. Turns out everyone had the most fun making that one. You know, I bet you it sucks. Like, well, it's like I do this without the music, do this with it. Either way, it's like.
Not really. He started. I don't think he recognized me at first, like how I recognized him.
Just do this outside. You guys can hear and see the construction going on. You know? At least someone's watching though. At least someone's watching. Someone's watching through what I'm sure is difficult connection on their side. But that's what I'm saying. If someone could just help brother out. If somebody out there, anybody out there, you know what I mean, could just sit and chill with a brother. You know what I mean? Just sit and chill with a brother. You know what I mean? You know, we pretend like I'm talking. How was your day? I don't know, but like, I can't tell. I can see in chat. I would love to see in chat. That'd be fantastic. That's why I'm trying to get this to work. That's why I want it to work so bad. Because I actually have like, you know, I have so much anguish over the fact that like it doesn't work that I want to get to work. Like I want to get to work, but it's not working. Ah! Like, I swear people are trying to get the chat to work. At least that's why it seems like people are coming in now. Like I can tell that people are entering and leaving, entering and leaving, entering and leaving, and it just it drives me up the wall because I just want it to work. I so badly just want it to work because if it just works, then we're good. Then we're good. You know what I mean? And it drives me up the wall. I talked about this all the time. I talk about it all the time, but it's like my biggest, you know, it's my biggest thing that causes it. Like, out of all the things that cause me anxiety doing this, like, and then there's a lot of things I could pick from, right? But, like, really, I don't really care about all that stuff because I have a plan against it. But this is the one thing you don't have a plan against, and it fucking sucks. What's up, brother? How are you? I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. I really am. I'm doing great. Great. Hey, what's up, brother?
How's it going?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Right? Like I'm saying, Chad, it's going good. I'm like Superman. The wind is back. So I might as well, like, you know, sit out here. Just keep on going. Just keep pushing forward. Just keep moving forward, see if it works. Try it, try again, try again, try again, try again, try again. You know, I'm sure you want to talk to me. I want to talk to you really, really badly. I want to actually talk to people. I want to interact with people. I actually want, like, I want to do this as my job, right? You know what I mean? Like, I can't do it at all if it doesn't work, you know? And, like, that gets on me. That actually gets on me, like, you know? Or if I can't see that it's not working. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I keep on saying I'm completely, totally in the dark here. I have no idea if it's working. I have no idea if it sounds good. I have no idea if it looks good. I have no idea if chat's working. I have no idea if it's lagging. I have no idea if this, that, and the other. Because and that's why I'm fucking losing it a little almost. Because it's like, that's how much it needs. You know what I mean? So, Bobby, how you doing? Yeah, dude.
Thanks, Chef.
Yeah.
Wait.
People gotta get back into work. People gotta get back into work, but it means so much to me that I'll lose like a little bit. You know, what I mean, I keep on saying this. I'll say it. I'll repeat. It means so much to me that I'll lose like $10. You know, I'll lose like $10. It's fine, right? That means that I can make a couple of friends and we're good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If I can just move forward just a little bit with the whole goal and everything, that moving forward with that goal means so much to me. You know, because all of a sudden, if we hit the goal, chat, right? All of a sudden, if we hit the goal, then all my problems about finances will like hit the goal of getting ad revenue, the ultimate goal. As soon as we get the ad revenue, right, there's the potential for all my problems with finances to completely, totally be over. And I have a lot of problems with finances. Had that for like 23 years. Been stuck in the gutter for fucking 23 years. You know what I mean? Like like Tupac. In the gutter. In the gutter. In life or death. Need me breath. I was stuck in all my life. Stuck in since my mother gave me breath. You know what I mean? Right? But that's how it is. That's how it is, right? That's how it is, alright? We haven't been thugging. You know what I mean? We haven't been out here trying to do, this, that, and the other for money, right? Doing bad things for money, or retaliating. I really don't want to retaliate, you know what I mean? No one in my position actually ever does want to retaliate, you know what I mean? We have to. That's the whole point of, every single rapper song, right? It's like, we're willing to retaliate if we have to. We don't want to, but we will though. You know what I mean? That's why Ice Cube made such a good song about Good Day. You know what I mean? About a good day that he had, right? Because it was it must have been a fantastic day, right? You probably don't get a lot of days like those if you're famous, where nothing crazy fucking happens. You know what I'm saying, chat? Imagine that, right? Imagine you're famous and every day's a great day, but it's a great day, but this, that, and other shit happens, and it's like, if I didn't have to do this, I'm gonna make my day fucking feel terrible, right? But it just then all of a sudden that's why fucking all those motherfuckers, all the rappers, right? That's why they all go fucking. That's why they kind of go a little bit insane, because all of a sudden you get famous and then all this type of shit happens to where your day is terrible, and that's just every day of your life, but you have to push through it. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, right? That's what it's all about, right? So, and this VOD goes up on YouTube. That's why I don't do this on Twitch, because the VOD goes up and no one's gonna watch. Ain't no way anybody's gonna watch, but the VOD will go up and people are going to watch. Right? And that's why I say it all the damn time. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Right? And that's why I say this means so much to me. Right? That if you could just get it, chat. If you could just get it, then the goal will be great. Right? This is why I have the goal, but it is. Because if you could just get it, so I'm trying to be honest about the goal. What the goal is, right? Chat, I'm gonna move back inside, because if we could just get the goal, chat, then we're going pretty good. Then it's gonna be going pretty good for us, right? Which is ad revenue. I think if we just get ad revenue, I think it's gonna be going pretty good. You know what I mean? Move back inside. Okay, good. The music's going. So I'll move back inside, because I think we need to be over. Right, hold on. Move to the other spot. Move back to the other spot. I don't like that table. It's too small. Right? That's what I'm trying to talk about. That's what I'm trying to say. Right? That's my message. I'm sure you can probably hear the message. You just can't chat. Sad. Right? And finally, oh my gosh, it's working. Oh, let's fucking go. Insmod, let's fucking go. You saved me. Insmod. Before I went ape shit, you fuck us. Because I thought I was going crazy. Right. Just got off work, lol, thank you. Thank you. But you have no idea how much it means that chat's actually even working. You have no idea how much it means that chat's even working. Right? You have no clue. Right? It means so much that chat's even just working. It means so much that anyone, literally anybody at all, is just here, sitting with me, as I talk about whatever, I talk about whatever, talk about life stuff, you know what I mean? Talk about the grind, talk about work, talk about this and that, you know what I mean? But I want to make friends so badly that I'll social network myself, you know what I mean? I'll social network myself, on Twitter and this and that. and I'll I'll make my image. I'll lean into the fact that people seem to like me, right? In more ways than one. Of course, I'm a fan of you. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying, though, right? That's why I want to lean into it a little bit. Lean into the whole YouTube thing, right? Even if it means that even if, right now I'm right now I'm losing a little money, right? You know what I mean? But if that means that's nothing. Losing the money is nothing. If the community is gained, you know what I mean? Right? And I'll give back and everything, right? You know what I mean? And I mean it when I say it. I'll give back. Because it means so much to me. That's what it means, right? Like any way I know how, any way I can, any little possible way that I can get back, I'm gonna give back. Because that's what it means to me. You know what I mean? And it means so much. It means so much that chat's even working a little bit. I think it might have stopped working a little bit too. Right? You first need to invest before we grow. Exactly. That's what I'm doing. I'm investing my time. I'm literally investing my time. I'm trading time working for time for this because it's an investment. Because if this gets off the ground, right? If something like this gets off the ground, then I'm set. My whole family is set. My whole family that connected is set. And, the other family that they don't even know me because I'm still single, right? They're set, right? And people that supported me along the way, they're going to be set for life too. Set for life. I mean that, right? So when people are highlighted in blue, right? They're going to be set for life. If I'm set for life, you're set for life too. Right? That's my message. All right? And if I don't deliver, call me out. But that's my message. If I'm set for life, y'all going to be set for life. That's my message. All right? And I don't even do it for a video. I don't even do it for clicks. You know what I mean? I could try to be Mr. Beast and all that stuff. I don't even but I'm gonna let Mr. Beast do his thing. I'm gonna do my thing. You know what I mean? Mr. Beast is great, you know what I mean? Love Mr. Beast. We all love Mr. Beast. We all want to be kind of like Mr. Beast in some way. Right? But that's my message. That's why I want to get it so bad. Because I want people that are stuck in the same situation that I was in out of that situation. And if I can help a few people out, you know what I mean? Right? New car, new house. You know what I mean? Fully paid. You better believe I will. If I was in that situation financially, you know what I mean? You want a new car? Sure. You want a new house? Sure. Mr. Beast is too expensive for me. I think this is more realistic. But that's the thing though. If you make it on YouTube, nothing there is that's what I'm saying. I also don't want to be Mr. Beast because he's too over the top. I don't want to be that famous. Right? I don't want to be well known enough. Right? But you can make it on YouTube and be well known enough, right? And still live comfortably. And still be able to help everyone else around you live comfortably. You know what I mean? Right? So all the friends included, you know what I mean? Friends, family, close friends, close family, right? Basically what I'm saying, chat, is I view you guys as close friends, as close family. It's just difficult to find lives on YouTube. Yeah, it is difficult to find lives on YouTube. That's why they make us do it. That's why they're making me do it this way. Because it's It's like pulling teeth trying to find the live on YouTube if you do it the other way. But if you do it this way, YouTube actually sends it out to people, right? And then after a certain amount of time of someone being in here, if they hit like and they share it, like I'm talking like share it, like just, like when I say share it, like just share it to like yourself, right? That's what people don't even understand. Is like if you just hit the share, this little button right over here, and you share it to like literally nobody, right? As long as it looks like it's being shared, that's why people say on TikTok, as long as, because it works, that's how it works on TikTok. As long as it looks like it's being shared. So if you just hit copy link, right, and you go share it somewhere, like perhaps my Discord, you can just share it to me. Or you can just share it to, again, yourself on Discord if you really want to, right? That's how that works, right? They just want to know that someone's willing to hit the button and then hit copy link, right? That's why people say, if you hit the button and hit copy link, you know, that's what I should start saying. If you hit the button and you hit copy link and you make it look like you're going to share it, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right? If you just make it look like you're going to share it, even if you have no friends to share it to, just make it look like you're going to share it and put it somewhere. Put it somewhere. I don't think you actually have to do that, right? But you really, all you have to do, I think, is just hit this little share button. This button that's supposed to be share. Right? It says share with audience, right? It's the same button that I got, right? And if you just put it on another social media account, you know what I mean? Right? If you want to, you can put it on another social media account. If you have another one, you can put it on there, right? You know, right? But if you just hit that button and then just hit copy link, that's why people say to do that on TikTok, because they just want to make it look like you're sharing it with somebody, right? You know what I mean? You know, share it on my Facebook. Let's fucking go. You know what I'm saying? That's what YouTube wants. Like, that's what YouTube wants. That's what TikTok wants. That's what, like, any platform that you're streaming on, right? That's what they want you to do. They want you to get it out there. Because, again, if I have ad revenue, right? That's what the name of the business is. This actually really is a business. That's why everyone could be so successful at it. Because really, what is a business? A business is making a bunch of customers happy with the product, the entertainment. It's the entertainment business. This is a business. This is entertainment. I entertain. People are happy with the product. People share that product. It's the business. So when YouTube sees that you're sharing their business, right? Ultimately, you're sharing YouTube's business. And YouTube likes that. So then that gives them more business, right? So if I become popular, I give YouTube more business, because then more ad revenue or ad space is being bought up on my videos, right? And once the ad space is being bought up on my videos and people are sharing those videos, right? That's when I'm really going to tell you to share the videos. This is going to be the ad revenue, right? But it ain't all about the money, all right? It's about the opportunity to have a community, right? You know what I mean? Right? Because I'm not going to do things specifically for views. I guarantee you I'm not going to do things for the views. If I do something for the views, call me out, right? You know what I mean? Right? That's why YouTube works as a business. Because when people are in other words, when people were first starting out on YouTube, they got lucky because they were first starting out on YouTube. They didn't get lucky for it being a tremendous success. The tremendous success wasn't luck. The tremendous success was that they were the first to do something, do it good enough, and keep going at it. That's why they're succeeding. Right? And that was the investment on YouTube. YouTube's part was the investment. It was like, okay, we're gonna create a business model around entertainment. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like that's a crazy idea. Create a business model about entertainment, right? Wait a minute, that's good enough, it might actually fucking work! right? That's what they were thinking in the 90s when they created this shit. Or in the early 2000s or whatever, when they fucking put that shit out, right? It's like, wait a minute. If we do what they call, in other words, if we do television, and if we could just create a place where we can make TV, but it's actually better in every way. And that's exactly why I use YouTube today instead of normal TV. Because it's TV, but it's better in every fucking way. And that's why everyone watches streams today. That's why everyone watches streams. Because it's TV, but instead of a reality TV show, which is based off some sort of dumbass script, it's actually real. Hello. I'm being a real person. Nice to meet you, real person. But you can pretend as well. You can pretend. But you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Including censor yourself when you say fuck. You can do whatever you want to do. Right? Hello, other real person. You could also just pretend to be a robot. That's really successful on TikTok. You know? Right? You can kind of do what you want to do. You can pretend to be cringe. You can pretend to, you can act. You can do everything that's good about TV. You can do. But you can make it your own. And you can do everything that's good about TV, except without the corporate greed trying to, lather you up. And that's why you get channels like Jada Animations. Not One's Out, Captain Sparkles, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Markiplier. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. There's so many YouTubers that have at least 1 million subscribers. And they all blew up on YouTube doing this exact type of model. Queso, Jinxie, most recently. Or maybe not this exact type of model, but like something close to like it. You know what I mean? That's why Queso wants you to share his clips on TikTok. That's why Queso likes when you react to the clips on TikTok. That's why Queso doesn't mind if you straight up take quote unquote steal his stuff and react to it or whatever. He didn't care. Right? Because he knows it's funny, he knows it's good, but that's marketing. That's marketing. So if I, for chance, release a song, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, yeah, make a parody of it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I don't want DMCA. I don't want DMCA. I don't want to be tied up to anything. If I, quote unquote, release a song, which I might chat, in other words, I might release a song. So if the song comes out, right, by me, right, it's just good marketing to have others tell you about it. It's almost like, chat, it's almost like the most rich person in the world never did a single advertisement for his own product. Do you know why? Because it was the confidence in that product. That this product's gonna be so damn fucking amazing. Everyone's gonna tell their friends about it. And everyone's gonna buy a Tesla. Because everyone's gonna feel the need to buy the Tesla. Because it was a need to buy the Tesla. Save on gas money. Make you feel better about driving a car. No emissions. It might be expensive to own a Tesla and expensive to repair a Tesla, but that's okay. Because if it gets expensive, you'll just fucking buy a new one. You get it now? If it just gets to a point where you can't repair it, you'll just go get a new one. But it's gonna work for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years and then finally you're gonna and then it's gonna start breaking down. But that's perfectly okay. Because you have the money saved up to buy a new one. That's how Apple operates. That's a pretty big company. But that's also part of my problem with Apple, is that they know that you're just going to buy the new one. So they release the new one, call it the new one, and it's the same as the old one, basically, but it's the new one. That's my whole fucking problem with Apple. Unlike some companies like Samsung, which actually took a shot at Apple in one of their own commercials, where the guy's standing in line, right? It's a genius fucking commercial. The guy's fucking standing in line like this, right? He's standing here, right? Shit, I can't fucking push this shit back far enough, right? So I'll just sit in line then, right? He's sitting here in line. He's holding his phone, right? Right? Pretend it's a smartphone and not the flip phone. Right? He's holding his phone. He's standing in line. He's like, man, what's new? What changed? Oh, and you mean it's the same phone? Oh shit, I should get a different phone. I want a new one. And then it shows the Galaxy flip phone, you know what I mean? It shows the Samsung, Z Flip or C Fold or whatever it's called, right? Right? Where they actually innovated a little bit to make it new, right? It's almost like that brand works. You know why that brand works? Because it's almost like Samsung saw a brand in the past where what they do is they innovate something. They make it truly new and truly different, right? It's almost like Samsung was inspired by some sort of company that, struggles with normally would struggle with hardware and struggle with selling their product unless they made it new and unique and different, unlike any other product that you've seen before. It's almost like Nintendo's been doing that for years, and Samsung was like, maybe we should try it. Nintendo's been doing that for like almost 50 years. About 30 years. 30 years. Nintendo. Am I cooking yet? That gas is fucking flaming hot right now, I think. You know what I mean? Right? It's almost like if you try something new and completely different, it sells. Because Nintendo's been doing, that's Nintendo's whole product. That's why Nintendo, and I think the thing is, I think people think Nintendo's like full of themselves, or they're not listening to anybody, or, right, they're greedy, which I think they are greedy in a way, like all companies are though, right? Right? And then 5 years later, Microsoft comes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Nintendo's the grandfather, the OG. But the reason why Nintendo looks like they're so archaic, or people call Nintendo stuck in the past, right, is because they're stuck with their business model. Their business model is, if it's not broken, why should we fucking fix it? Right? So the business model of releasing some sort of outdated, old technology type of console, but it's completely unique and different, right, than any other console, always worked, except for the Wii U, always worked. But the Wii U is really what's called the Switch. But even shit, I can't even snap right. You know what I mean? The Switch, right? Right? That's what it was supposed to be. But they kind of fucked up. Right? But the Wii U was really always supposed to be the Switch. The Wii U was actually the first integration of the Switch, the gamepad. That was the first integration of the Switch. That was like the idea they were messing around with. And actually, like, it sold just enough. It was like, okay, even though this is clearly a mistake, it still sold well enough, and the games on there were still amazing. But that's exactly what they do. They do something that is unique, different, might not be the same hardware, might not have the same quality of hardware, but that doesn't matter, because it's so much new, it's so much unique, and it's so different, and it's so cool, and so awesome, like the Wii, right? Or like the DS, like the Game Boy, right? That it's like, I need to get one of these, and then they make a game that's so fucking good that it's like, I gotta fucking play that game. I have to play that game. So, in other words, who cares if it's, who cares if it's an old, outdated console, right? But I really, really, really want to play Mario fucking Galaxy, one of the best fucking 3D platformers of all time. No, the best 3D platformer. In fact, the best game of all time. Fight me. You know what I mean? Fight me. That's the best game. That's best game, in my opinion. Fight me. You know what I mean? Fight me. You know what I'm saying? It's the best game from what I believe. In other words, in my opinion, Mario Galaxy is the best game from what I believe is the best gaming franchise Mario. Right? You know what I mean? People, there's a lot of people that grew up, which is okay. You know what I mean? But there's still plenty of fans of Mario. True, it's a bit like how RuneScape does it. You know what I mean? Yeah, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Except They try to fix it, and now all our fans are mad that they're trying to fix it, right? But it's never broken, right? You know what I mean, right? But that's all Nintendo's business model, right? Is like, well, it's not broken. Why should we even fix it, right? You know, it's like, let's just give you. That's why when they were giving you the same old Mario over and over, they started with New Super Mario, right? It was on the DS, and then they gave you one on the Wii, called Mario Bros. Wii. So then they give you one on the Wii U, and then another edition of kind of the same one. But it was selling just perfectly fine for them. So it was like, well, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Until enough people, right? But they heard everyone saying, hey, it's kind of broken, it's kind of the same old, can we get something different? It would sell better. And I think they had to like take that risk and realize, yeah, like, but we have to do something crazy and insane, something new and different that no one's ever seen before, Mario Wonder. You know, let's make it let's actually really completely change the whole ball game of how 2D platforming actually, you know, works, right? Of how the whole theme, in other words, they had to completely, totally overhaul the design of Mario, but they did that on purpose, because they had to completely, totally overhaul the design of the game. They did that on purpose, right? So, when you see a new Mario Kart, right, the reason why it looks like a completely, totally new design of Mario, the reason why they're showing Mario in the Switch trailer, if you haven't seen the second Switch trailer, right? Right, there's the new Mario Kart in this second Switch trailer, right? It's a completely, totally brand new design of Mario and all the characters, right? And it's like Mario Wonder, because they're trying to make it look like Mario Wonder, because Mario Wonder was such a success that it's like, what if we did it with Mario Kart? So if perchance that you're driving around the track in Mario Kart, right, skirt, and you hit a something that completely, totally changes while you're playing, just like in Mario Wonder, well, it turns out they have the processing power to do something like that on the new Switch. That's why the Mario Kart looks so much better, because it is, in fact, going to be so much better. Because it's so much better. Because the new hardware is so much better. So the game's going to look so much better. And it's going to be a bigger game. And it's going to have an open world, and this and that. And you're going to be able to probably drive between each and every individual track, and then load into the track, and then do the race. But there's going to be probably some sort of adventure mode. Probably. Because otherwise, why would they show a racetrack that looks like Mario? That looks like any old Mario racetrack that you've seen in Mario Kart 8. But then they showed another thing that looks really wide open, as if you can go anywhere you want. And some sort of feature that was brand new, but it's as if you can like interact with it and change the area in the open world. Wouldn't it be really cool if you were driving around in Mario Kart in some sort of open world, and you can change the landscape, the track, the open world while you're driving on it? That would be fucking amazing. Of course. But they can't just make the same old Mario Kart 8, you know, just more tracks. Let's give us something new. Let's give us something different. Let's give us something that you haven't seen before, something that would completely, totally blow your mind, because it's a new console. So, you know what would completely, totally blow my mind? Is if there was a new Mario Kart on a new console that was on launch day that came with the console on. Oh, wait a minute. That's exactly what it's going to be. That's what they did with the Switch. They were like, let's take this game that is new, different, and completely blowing people's minds, and let's put it on the Switch as the launch title. That's why you got Mario Odyssey, and that's why you got fucking Zelda Breath of the Wild, right? And that's why you're going to see more Breath of the Wild style Zeldas, right? You know? Because it's sold better than any other Zelda, including the Zelda that people actually want, which is the 2D top-down dungeon. But really, if they could just think about it. This is probably what the next Zelda is going to be. If they could just take 2D, old-fashioned, old-school style Zelda and combine it with Breath of the Wild, then I think they would have the best Zelda ever. Just a theory, just a thought, but it's almost like they didn't have enough hardware space and capacity to do that, which I think that people don't even understand. That they don't have enough hardware space. But well, wait a minute. But there's going to be a new console, so now there's going to be plenty of hardware space. Now there's going to be, like plenty of space on the hardware, plenty of memory on the console. Plenty of storage space. Now there's going to be more than enough storage space to have an even bigger back, makes it look even better. You know what I mean? It's almost like this new console is better, right? It's the same thing, but better. And it's the first time in a long, long time that Nintendo's made the same thing, but better. And that's why I'm really excited. Because every single game is going to be the same thing, but better in every fucking way. Pardon my fuck. Alright, now I've really got to go. Love y'all. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. This will be one hell of a fucking VOD, right? Oh. Yeah, right, Galaxy Eyes? Cornholio? I think you missed the whole... Galaxy Eyes, I'm not gonna lie, you missed the whole thing. And it was really, really good. And it was a really great conversation. Right? Unfortunately, I gotta get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. I would love to sit and chat with you. Trust me. I would love to. Trust me. Look at you. Thank you. Okay? Right, Innsmod, you see them. That's them. That's their picture. Come on now. Right? But like, gotta get back to work. Right? Sad as it is. But you know what? Like I said in the beginning, if we just make it, if we just get to the point, right? You know what I'm saying? If we just get there, then the going will be really good once we get there. It's going to take us a while. It takes us a while to get there. I'm so glad that it's finally working now. That I'm definitely not like a little bit peeved that it's finally working now, that chat's finally starting to work and everything. Because I think if it was just working right off the bat, then this would be one of the better streams. But it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. That's why y'all gotta watch a VOD, because this is one hell of a VOD. Alright, peace out.